morning, City Hill, Toti, Jason here. I hope and trust that you're all doing well at home during this lockdown. Um, and we also hope and trust that this lockdown has the desired effect in our country. And that the coronavirus, COVID-19, is brought under control and into a kind of a manageable situation. And we hope that it's over soon as well. Yeah, just wanted to share a thought for the day. I was reading Matthew 16, verse 24. Jesus said that if anyone would come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. And, it's the time of the year where Easter is coming, and we're all, globally, the church will be pondering the cross and remembering the sacrifice and celebrating the fact that Christ rose. I just thought it was quite interesting that he said if whoever would come after him, and to me that means generations that will follow, generations that will come after, and I think that covers us, includes us as well. And but I think taking up the cross and denying ourselves, I just wanted to give a different perspective. We all have understanding of what that means, but I thought maybe a fresh perspective on a different way of looking at that phrase. And one of them is to actually remember what the cross was about. The cross was a moment in time. And yes, it was suffering, but it was absolute victory. A moment in time where all the works of the enemy were destroyed and undone and made null and void. A moment in time where the restoration of relationship with our Creator was achieved. A moment in time where everything that was lost in the garden was regained and restored, where death no longer has any victory or any place, any sting, a place where we're able to rise again as well. The Colossians says we're baptized into death with Christ, and that we are raised to life in Him. It also says in the Word that we are now seated in heavenly realms with Him. And so the victory is complete for us. And I think sometimes we get caught up focusing on the life that we had before the cross. Even though we're living as redeemed and as Christians, we very often like to look at how guilty we are, or how much we don't deserve the love of God, when in fact all of that was dealt with emphatically and finally at the cross. And so I think sometimes we need to, and I was looking at just re-understanding this little piece of scripture I referred to, and thinking sometimes denying ourselves is actually not accepting the lies. And taking up our cross is taking up a different position. It's taking up a position following Jesus, following Him as firstborn son, as our older brother, so to speak, and following Him as He lived, and remembering that at the cross we are restored, we are redeemed, we are made whole, we have access to our Father, that we are spotless, that we are blameless, that there is no blemish, that there is no spot of sin, that when the Father looks at us, we are blameless in His sight, and He rejoices over us. I think just maybe we could ponder that thought today as we go about our business at home and go about dealing with all the complications this lockdown has brought. Maybe we could just take a moment to take up our cross. And I think this, the Bible speaks about us taking up our cross daily. And I think that's a daily posture that says, I am redeemed, I am spotless, I am blameless, I am loved. And denying those lies that we are who we used to be. We're new creations. So, yeah, that was my thought. Be blessed. Have a great day. Bye.